And sensing the other, one another, my voice, anything else you may hear, the train in that moment, the sound of your breath, the sound of others breathing. And in a moment, we're going to chant a mantra. It is Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo. Ong is the infinite ocean of consciousness. Namo, we bow to this. Guru Dev Namo, this within me, the light of my soul, I bow to. Again, it is Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo. Together, let's breathe in and out. In and out. Roll the eyes up and in between the eyebrows into the center of the brain at the third eye, and we'll inhale to chant Om Namo Guru Dev Namo 3 times. Inhale to begin. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. And a sacred breath of life in for your sacred life and to be with and pray with and to surrender, letting that breath go. But keeping the breath, the life force circulating, keep inhaling and exhaling. Good, and we're gonna begin a yoga set now. It's known as a beginner set. We'll be doing 2 sets today. Both are beginner sets. The first set is beginner set 2, and the second set is beginner set 1. Those are their names, and I think the order is better at the second set first than the first set after. So we start with the right leg forward, and option here to have the sole of the left foot in at the thigh, close to the pelvis, the heel. Or ideally, we're sitting on the left heel. If you're new to yoga, this might be a bit uncomfortable for you, but we're trying to put pressure at the perineum there, at the base of the spine, the root chakra. So sitting on the left heel, right leg stretched forward, squaring up the torso here, inhaling to stretch the arms up, exhaling to hinge from the hips, the heart, and then the head, keeping the alignment in the spine. Inhaling, staying here, bringing more length to your posture. Exhaling, stretching a little further. And finding your threshold to balance some pressure. And we'll breathe and be here. Again, you always have the option to just have the left foot against the right thigh. Every cycle of breath, you're invited to silently vibrate a mantra, Sat with your inhale and Nam with your exhale. Sat is truth and Nam identity. having full breaths, and listening to the sound of your breathing, letting that also be your mantra. Embracing where you feel the stretch along the back of the leg, the sciatic nerve, lower back, and especially at the perineum, if you're sitting on the heel there. See if you can sense the pulse of life and the glands in the pelvis, particularly as you expand and relax, contract the breathing body with every cycle of breath. In a moment now, we're gonna begin a pranayama, a breath work, called breath of fire or bellows breathing. It's rapid, it's rhythmic, in and out through the nose. And with every exhale, you draw the navel to the spine, like this. Steady rhythm, equal inhale, equal exhale, balanced breath like that. Twenty more seconds here. And the strong exhale, all the breath. To inhale, draw the breath back in, expand the belly, full expansion of the lungs. And now suspend the breath, suspend your focus to your third eye center, and consciously contract the pelvic floor, the muscles at the base of the spine. Inhale more. To exhale, relax the posture. If you're on the heel, gently lift up. Take care of your right leg, massage the back of the knee, take care of the heel, rotate the ankle. And guess what we're going to do next? So now the left leg forward and the right foot against the thigh or sitting on the right heel. And already maybe you can sense what just one exercise does when we're consciously related to our breath, our life force, our Shakti, our prana. And we're going to do it again, balancing the opposite side. Inhale up. Exhale, surrendering, bowing down with the breath. Inhale, expand, lengthen. Exhale, stretch a little further down. And beginning with deep breaths. So yoga is a science, experimental. So in each and every exercise, observing what it does and how you are in relationship to you, how it is. Meant to cultivate, and connect, and bring you into communication with your soul through the mind and body union, bringing you peace. Few more cycles of breath. Maybe stretch a little further, breathe a little deeper. Trust your alignment. Shoulders back, chest forward. And next, take a deep breath, inhaling and beginning a breath of fire. Rapid, rhythmic in-out breath. Every exhale, like a hammer to an anvil, the navel, the core, into the spine. Couple of foundations, unless otherwise specified, the gaze of the eyes is invited to be in between the eyebrows and at the center of the brain. If ever you feel a bit too spacey or disconnected physically, then have the eyes open. And also the tip of the tongue is invited to be behind the top two front teeth, roof of the mouth. Steady and still there, stimulating meridians that connect directly to the brain. Last few moments, powerful breath of fire. And exhale, all the breath out. And inhale. Suspend the breath, suspend your concentration to your third eye, and tone the perineum, raise the sacrum, draw the navel to spine. Inhale more to relax the breath, relax that pressure, and gently lift up off the heel, relax the foot and leg. Take a moment to take care of yourself, but staying inside and connected with your breathing. Let's maybe just sit for just a moment, checking in silently. Being in the body, in the breath, and observing what you sense, feel, experience. Take a final deep breath. And when you let it go, come to the belly, stomach. And this is going to be kind of probably the only real challenging, well, I shouldn't say that, but it's one of the more challenging asanas we'll do in class today, bow pose. So you can start here with the knees bent and feet kicked up. And then to grab the ankles, grab the heels, the feet, and then raise the head and start to lift the knees and even the thighs up off the floor, kicking the feet back to lift the upper chest, maybe even the solar plexus and the belly. You can rock forward and back and find your point of balance in the hip bones and stay stretching, pressing back. And we'll be here for a couple minutes with that breath of fire. Let's do the best you can, stretching up, make any adjustments you may need for yourself. But keep the length and the stretch in the spine. Good adjustments. Inhale to begin breath of fire. Steady rhythm. Be in the stretch. Be in the spine. halfway, 1 minute. Rest as you need and return when able. Do your best, keep stretching, striving. It's challenging, but it's rewarding. It's a really wonderful asana. Thirty seconds. $15. 5. If you can, return to the asana. Lift the head. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, relax, release down. Arms at the sides, palms up. You can pick a cheek to lie on or rest on the chin. Keeping length in the spine, long, deep breaths. Option to sit back to the heels in child's pose. And then when you're ready, find yourself there, sitting back in child's pose. And then bring space between the feet, sitting between the heels. So usually we're sitting back on the heels like that. If possible, see if you can get to the floor beneath you, sitting in the space between the feet. An option to use your bolster here, putting it between the legs to sit comfortably. Hands are in the lap, thumb tips touching, palms facing up. Breathing here, meditating for a minute. Thirty more seconds. Couple more deep breaths. And take a full inhalation. And now again, apply the pressure to the perineum, toning it. Inhale more. And exhale, relax. You're gonna do that twice more. Deeply inhale, expand the breathing body, the diaphragms, the lungs. And consciously contract the pelvic floor. Inhale more to release. Relax the breath. Final time, deep breath. And squeeze the pelvic floor as though holding going to the bathroom or applying a Kegel. Inhale more. 2, exhale, relax. And gently lift up. And we'll take a moment back in Sukhasana, comfortably seated, cross-legged. Just another check-in, checkpoint here. Deeply inhale and exhale, and we'll come to a standing posture. Yeah. We're going to be moving from a standing position then to sitting on the floor. We'll come up to our tippy toes and bounce for like 5 seconds, bringing the heel to the earth. And then after 5 seconds, sitting back down, and best we can without using our hands, sitting back up and bouncing some more for like 5 seconds. That's the exercise. Do this for a couple minutes. If you need to use the hands, of course, you can. Just try to rely on your core strength, your legs. Hitting up to the tippy toes, and then bouncing on the heels. Just quick 5 seconds. Think of when you would bounce as a child, have something to bounce for. You got springs in your feet. When you're grown up, you never stand up on your tippy toes anymore, you know? Maybe to get something. Last few cycles here. Last couple times, see if you can send a real shock wave through the heels, through the legs, so much that you feel it in the torso, in the back, in the spine, bouncing hard. We'll do it just one more time. Checking out the energy. And then when you return to the earth, maybe use your bolster, and we'll find a comfortable meditative posture, cross-legged, maybe sitting on the heels, maybe having the soles of the feet together, however you're most comfortable to sit still. We're gonna just meditate for a few minutes here. Hands are invited to be in Gyan Mudra, with the index fingers and thumbs lightly touching, and the arms straight, palms up. Please be embodied and connected with your breath. At the top of the inhalation, exhaling, and at the bottom of the exhalation, drawing the breath back in. Any distractions or resistances, allow, let be. Just continue leaning into your tools, into your breath, into your observance. Heart forward, shoulders back, chin in. If the thoughts are especially chaotic, you can inhale the silent vibration Sat, truth, and exhale Nam, I am, truth of the soul. So surrendering to that, yourself within you, and what brings you there, your breath, still mind, circulatory system, the heart, blood. Your breath and your awareness circulate through your entire body. Be here for another couple minutes. Remember, like from the beginning of class, you're merging your energy and your awareness. Everything you sense, you feel, think, experience, embrace, let it come, let it go. Waves of breath, not the waves of your mind. Use this divine awareness of presence to subdue the thinking mind. Quiet it and let the soul speak. It's a lot more sweeter and softer and quiet than the ego. Few more long, deep breaths. Draw in the breath, deeply inhale, and relax the breath. Satnam. We're going to continue meditating, this time in prayer pose, Anjali Mudra, with the palms pressing at our hearts, just like we tuned in. And we're going to pray for health, happiness, and pure mind. So pressing hands like that in prayer pose, projecting positive thoughts, however you can, whatever that means for you. Positive waves, positive currents. This is now beginner's exercises 1. Pressing the hands to the heart is balancing and neutralizing, and it balances the hemispheres of the brain. Nourishing cranium with your breath and through the craniosacral channel from the sacrum to the cranium. The bridge being the torso and especially the navel, heart, especially, and throat. Breathing with the belly, centering in your heart, and through the lungs and throat. How is the breath moving, circulating? Where is it clear? Where is it blocked? Observe yourself. We'll be here for a few minutes. Positive prayer for your life, positive mindset. Project. One more minute. Hat means creative light. Last few breaths. Have faith in yourself and your creative light, projection of your mind. Manifest positivity. And when you're ready, relax the hands and come to the earth, lying on the back. We're going to be mostly relaxed, but for the feet, the toes will be pointed and feet are stretched like that. So you feel a stretch in the Achilles heel. Keep the toes pointed and begin long, deep breathing here. There's a bit of tension, but not too much tightness. Just the right degree of tensegrity in the heels. And circulate the breath from the toes to the rest of the body. Are you fully breathing? Are you breathing with the belly? The diaphragms, lower, middle, and upper. How smooth and strong are the muscles of the lungs? Stretch the breath, stretch the bandwidth of your mind with the long, deep, slow breath. About halfway now, keep the pressure in the feet. The pressure in the asanas and of the Shakti, the energy that we then flow through us, we meet that with the breath to balance it, to bear it, to calm the mind. Few more cycles, long, deep breathing. Stretch the breath even more. Full inhales, full exhales. And finish this final breath. And then just relax. Relax the feet, relax the breathing, let it be natural. Now remaining on the back still, we're going to do 1 minute of breath of fire. Inhale deeply to begin. On the back, breath of fire is my preferred method because the body can still be so relaxed, at ease, surrendered on the earth. And all the power is coming from the navel. All the energy circulating, all the prana, breath, circulating from the navel point. 30 more seconds. So you can still be in that relaxed mode while the breath is very active. Balancing sympathetic action, fight or flight, with the parasympathetic relaxation, rest and digest. Last moments, pump the navel. Exhale, inhale, and we'll hold the breath for the count of 15. And inhale, or I'm sorry, exhale. Let the breath go. And now take 8 complete breaths on your own. 8 cycles of breathing. Make them strong and short. Rebirthing breath work. Resurrecting your relationship to life. You can move your energy, you can move your life, you can change, shift, transform. Kundalini yoga is a yoga of transformation. After you've done 8 complete breath cycles, then return to a breath of fire, and we're going to repeat this entire process twice more, going deeper each time, beyond, closer to your core, to your center. Inhale to begin a breath of fire when you're ready. That which you seek is really that which is within you, just covered with a lot of the surface level material, substance. It's really here at the navel, the core, the womb, lower triangle of chakras, inner light, inner Buddha, your inner joy, fountainhead of life. Last 10 seconds. So that mantra, Had, creative light, it's a mantra for the navel point. Please exhale. Inhale, expand the breath, the belly, balloon up. Again, 15 seconds. Be in the material substance of the breath. 5. Let it go. And 8 cycles, complete breaths. When you've done your 8th cycle, then return to breath of fire with a deep breath. Stronger, maybe even faster this time, as long as it's a steady, constant rhythm. That's really where the real power comes from, is that balanced, equal inhale, equal exhale. You'll find your own rate, your own rhythm, because you are your own breathing body. No one has it like you. It's yours, yourself. Some of you have your hands on your belly, pointed down, looks good. Some of you on your heart, looks good. Some of you just arms to the sides. Halfway, 30 more seconds. Last chance to expand, open, and purify the lungs and meridian pathway channels with this pranayama. Clears fire of the navel. And now exhale. Inhale deeply, deep as you can, expand into the breath. And for a count of 15 now, being with that breath of life, sacred prayer, vibration of life, force. Last 5. And to let go of it and recirculate it for 8 counts. After the count of 8, then simply relax for a couple minutes. Relax the breath. Let it be natural. We have one more exercise before the final savasana. And this one is simple and a little challenging, and we'll do it 5 times. We're going to have the toes pointed, and we're going to lift the feet up 6 inches off the floor, half a foot, keeping the toes pointed, and just holding here for a count of 15 on the inhale. Best you can, holding the pressure, 5 seconds. And exhale, relax. Take a moment, take a breath. Relate to your life force, navel breath, and exhale. And to your core, inhale, and raise the feet, half a foot. Holding the breath in for a count of 15, 10 seconds. Invite the shaking, it's your nervous system strengthening. 3, 2, exhale, relax. 2 down, 3 to go. Command the breath, command the body, inhale to rise. Command the nervous and endocrine glands with gazing at the third eye. 5 seconds. Exhale, relax. Two more. Inhale back up. Point the toes, legs are straight, best you can. 5 seconds. Exhale. Final time. Inhale to rise. Strong as steel, steady as stone. 5 seconds. Exhale, release. Point the toes out to the sides, arms open to the sides, palms up. And circulate and radiate the breath from your core. Scan through the body. Let it to deeply relax. And consciously relax limb by limb, organ by organ, cell by cell, part by part. Resurrect your breath from your belly. And return movement to your fingers and toes. Rotate your wrists and ankles. Wide circles, both directions. Stretch the arms up and back. Point the toes to stretch the legs. Inhale the right knee in. Cross it over the left leg and turn to face the right. Take a few breaths here. And when you're ready, to the opposite side. Left knee hugged in, crossed over the right leg, and turn to face the left. And when you're ready, return to center to rub the soles of your feet and the palms of the hands, waking up your nerve endings. Hug the knees to the chest. Rock side to side. And rock forward and back along the length of the spine. Come up to a comfortable cross-legged seat. And we'll close class with the sound of 3 long satnams, resonating truth through all parts, areas of ourself. And you can bring to mind someone, somewhere you want to share this healing truth with, knowing that it'll touch all our relations. Take a deep breath. Let it go. And inhale to chant Satnam. Nam. 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 And please bow to the truth of your presence, your body and soul, and to your efforts today of uniting them. Satnam. 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 Thank you all.